Our next storyteller, come to the stage, is also the mastermind behind words and music. It is, I like to think of him as the Don King of storytelling here. He's got his beak in everything. He's organizing. He's wonderful. Please give it up for our friend David Schumer, right there, a man behind the mask. You're everywhere. You're everywhere. You own this town.
He's got so much hair.
Well, yeah.
Tess. So this is a story, and you will be able to validate it. Actually, two of the people in this story are here tonight. So my son Ari is in the story, and you can fact check this with him, some of these things. And Mary Ellen, my wife, is here tonight, and you can fact check. Now, the main character of the stories could not be reached, and that's Cookies the llama. Cookies the llama could not be reached. We tried, we just got no response. We don't know where she is. So Ari, our third child, was a little different. He just was a little different, and we knew he would bring us unique challenges. You know, we knew that because he was suspended from school twice before first grade. But in Ari's defense, it was pretty flimsy. They were pretty flimsy things. But before first grade. And then we got a call from the kindergarten teacher that she wanted to talk to me about Ari. And I said, Ari, do you know why your kindergarten teacher wants to talk to me? And Ari looked so sad. He said, Dad, I got up in front of the class and I just started talking. And the teacher stopped me and she said, Ari, are you speaking in Hebrew? Because we are the only Jewish people in Enum. And Ari said, no, I'm talking in Martian. He was shocked to find that kindergarten teachers didn't speak Martian. Well, Mary Ellen thought Ari needed kind of a special friend to bond with. And I was thinking that would really be good, you know? And I was thinking, you know, like a hamster or a rabbit, you know, or even a turtle, you know? But Mary Ellen brought home a huge llama named Cookies. Llamas are like camels who've been pistol whipped. Llamas are they are nasty animals. There is just not one nice thing you can say about a llama. And they don't like you either. They really don't. They don't have anything nice to say about you. And I think Ari had about 3 days, and he was done with the barn, and he was done with the llama. And that does speak to a superior intelligence. I, on the other hand, inherit the llama duty. And when our daughter Molly was raising sheep, and the llama was housed in with the sheep, and they all got pneumonia. So Mary Ellen and Molly were giving the sheep shots, and I had to give that llama shots. And that llama did not want shots. And so I cornered her at the back of the barn, and I gave her this shot, and she spit it. Llama spit, if you've never experienced it, is like dim sum throw up with the skimmings of a septic tank. It is really disgusting. But, you know, I braved it. And I gave the llama the shots. And as I let her come out, she kicked me really hard. And they kick harder than horses. And I got really pissed. And I took this PVC pipe and smacked her on the head. Yeah, I didn't like this. So what? I hated this llama. Does that surprise you? She spits on me and kicks me? And you're thinking about her? That llama hated me so much after that day. She couldn't stand me. And in fact, wherever I was in the yard, she would come up to the fence and she would just give me her evil llama stare. She would give me it, and I knew what she was thinking. It was so transparent. She was thinking, this jerk's going to have a heart attack, and I'm going to jump over the fence and hoof him to death. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hoof him to death. Well, the llama and I continued to coexist. Not easily. But I was not the only thing who hated the llama. Everything hated the llama. In fact, I went down, I heard some yelping. Down by the barn. I went down, and this llama had cornered 3 coyotes. And she had cornered them right where the fence meets the right angle. And she was stomping them, and you know, I felt sorry for the coyotes. I felt bad. That's the first time in my life I felt bad for a coyote. This llama was just a difficult animal. One day I heard this clanging, this kind of big clanging, and I looked down at the barn, and somebody who shouldn't have, who will remain nameless, left an extension ladder. And the llama was wearing the extension ladder on her neck, on the strap. And she is usually pissed, but she was so pissed with this. So now I had this angry llama who was swinging around this extension ladder back and forth, just clanging it. And she was really angry. So we all kind of tried to rescue the llama. We got her in the corner of a barn. And I think she kind of figured out we were trying to help her. But once I got her in the barn, she started swinging around this ladder in the barn. And, you know, I thought she was going to take someone's head off. We got her, and I got this fence up against her. And she saw Mary Ellen with this big tin snips clippers. And she let Mary Ellen cut the tin snips off, and she was able to get out of that. But on the way out, she kind of butted me. Well, all the sheep were dying. The sheep died, and the llama was left by herself. But you know, the llama didn't care. The llama thought the sheep were stupid. The llama thought was a little hurt that we felt that they would be good company for. And every day I would look at that llama, just sitting down by the barn. Every day she'd staring at me, thinking, I could hear her thinking, your day is going to come. Your day is going to come. Mary Ellen told me, she said, I think I got rid of the llama. I said, how? She said, well, I told a little bit of a lie, she said. I told this woman that she was very tame and very good with children. You know, no one had been within a half mile of that llama for 4 years. And this is what Mary Ellen comes up with. She's very good with children. Some of you know my wife, think a little bit different about it now. Maybe she's not that nice person you thought. So anyways, this woman was she came and she had very bad asthma or lung disease, and I could hear her wheezing, and she was a born-again Christian, and she came in and she and so we take her down to the barn. I managed to get the llama into the barn, and she's wheezing, and I'm thinking, so I happened to have an inhaler. I gave her an inhaler. She looked at me. She's wheezing. And then she gets a halter on the llama. And she says to me, that llama's crying. I said, she's not crying. She's faking it. That llama always fakes crying. And so we start dragging the llama up to her car, up to her van. We start dragging it. And the llama just stops. She won't move. And the woman is pulling in. She's wheezing more. And I'm pushing the llama. And I, come on, Cookie, sweetheart. And pushing the llama. I'm pinching her with my fingers and pushing her. Come on, Cookie, sweetheart. And the woman, and I'm thinking, even if I can just get the llama in her car, if she if she needs to be intubated, we can probably just kind of stick a tube down her and call 911, and the llama will still be gone. And we get the llama to the car, and this llama, I hate this llama. This story was supposed to be how I forgave this llama, but as I'm telling you the story, I hate this llama even more. I'm getting more. Oh, yourself, you take care of it, and so I'm about to get rid of this llama, and the llama plops down on all fours and stares up at me and says, like, "Move me, sucker, move me." So I got people on all four llama things, and we threw her in. And we threw her in the van. And this woman is, who is? And Mary Ellen's starting to feel sorry. Mary Ellen is, now she says, if you have any trouble with her, we'll take her back. You just call it. And she gives, and I pushed Mary Ellen out of the way, and I looked at that lady. She could hardly breathe. She was blue. I said, "Listen, lady, I don't know you. And I don't know that damn llama. And if the two of you ever come back here, I'm calling the cops." And it's been 5 or 6 years. We haven't heard from anyone. But I still hate that llama.
Oh, David, don't ever get on David's bad side.